if you're ready for the best exercise of all time, to stay in shape, excuse me, for longevity, to feel and look amazing, to make exercise effortless and easy and take away your pains, then you're in the right place. Listen up, because we're going to go over it now. I'm going to be clear though, it's not just what you do, it's how you do it. So I could just say, yeah, go walking, and that's it, end of video, cut. Yet a lot of people don't know how to walk anymore, okay? And it's not just about your biomechanics and your gait. I'm not talking about people walking like that. It's more about people walking like this. If you could smile when you're exercising, that's one of the best exercises you could ever do. So it might not be walking, it might be swimming. If you are over, 40, 50, 60 pounds and you haven't really been active for much time in your life, then that excessive weight may be really hard on your joints and your bones. So swimming may be the best. Stay with me now though, because again, it's not just what you do, it's how you do it. When you have an intention about walking and you start to, let's say, romanticize it, like, this is going to be great, I'm going to see these animals, I'm going to get a fresh breath air, as many things as you can list that are positive. I'm going to tell you a little secret. The only reason why you're not walking or active or exercising is because of the association you have with the activity. It's not the activity, it's the stories that you're creating about the activity. So you're going for a walk, you think about maybe mosquitoes or seeing someone you don't want to see in the neighborhood, or traffic, or putting on your shoes, and there's a long list of things that you have to do. When you start saying I have to, maybe it's a time to reflect and say stop, cancel, repeat, redo. And breathe in deep and realize you don't have to do nothing. Nothing. Is this mic on? Let me just flip this for a sec. Yeah. Okay. You don't have to do anything. Be sure to just know that you're free. And you may fight that and say, well, then what about I have to go to work? You get to go to work. You get to do all these things. And I could break that down more yet. Let's stay focused on the intention of your walk. What are you expecting from it? Are you just expecting, oh, I'm going to sweat and it's going to be gross and yucky? Or are you expecting, I'm going to sweat and cleanse myself? Those two thoughts are literally like making and breaking athleticism. You talk to an athlete or someone that is in amazing shape, and they are most likely going to say that they love to sweat, and it feels like the most cleansing experience. They feel cleaner after they sweat, and they don't feel clean unless they get a good sweat. And then someone that is really not in shape, right? They're overweight, maybe obese, they don't like to exercise. They're most likely gonna say sweating is gross. So it's the association you give with these things that make it the best exercise, and you being able to smile and know I'm in the right place at the right time, I'm doing the right thing right now. And there's not much better feeling than knowing that you're doing the right thing right now. So a lot of that is what you're focusing on. Expectation is also focus. What are you focusing on? What are you giving your attention to right now? And say that to yourself before you go for a walk. If you're ready, like right now, get up and go for a walk. Start walking with me. Right? If you have a treadmill, that's fine. If it's raining out, boo-hoo. It was raining out when I started. Just go for a walk. You'll be okay. It'll feel better than sitting inside, right? If it's really hot out, go for a walk. If it's really cold out, go for a walk. Stay hydrated, drink water, eat fruit after. There's intention about it. Like, it's not just the walk, it's the recovery. And if you haven't been training in a while, then you need recovery for even a 5-minute walk. And what's more, essential than recovery, you ask? Great question. It's appreciation, your greatest superpower, to appreciate yourself, to bring more value to yourself by celebrating this moment. Yes, I'm going for a walk. It's okay if it's 1 minute. That's 1 minute more than it was a minute ago. It's great if it's 1 minute. That gets you out of the door. The most challenging thing is getting out of the door. As a great man once told me, the Raw Runner, he said, in a speech, he said, the hardest part about running 100 miles is tying your shoes. The first step. So just get yourself out, like run out of the house if you need to, like, or move quickly, don't rush, and just get out and start walking. And then it becomes habitual, because you start to, like if we're walking in the woods, like through all that bush there, if we took a machete, a knife, and cut through, right, we could make a path right through there, right through that. And we could do the same with woods. That's what houses are, right? They create neural pathways. We have a whole lawn, right, cleared out, or a road cleared out. That's a neural pathway that you create in your brain from going on a walk. Often it becomes so easy and effortlessly. Just don't be so hard on yourself in the beginning when you're like, this is hard. You're not just describing it, you're creating it. So say it's easy while you're doing it, congratulate yourself. Your focus may go to the negative, and then just remind yourself there's another side of that coin. If you're depreciating, you're complaining, criticizing, condemning yourself, I'm out of breath, this is too hard, then switch it to the 3 C's of peace, which is be compassionate to yourself. You know, you haven't been training for a while, you're doing great. Coach yourself. Right? Be compassionate, get consent, be like, is this okay? Yeah, it's okay. Could you go a little longer? Yes, I can. And have that little conversation with yourself in the positive tip instead of in the negative tip. Sounds crazy, yet we're always talking to ourselves, and we're either going to be talking uplifting or criticizing and condemning and complaining, or we could be compassionate, we could get consent, and the 3rd C sometimes slips my mind, I'll remember in a moment. Compassion, consent, and Lily. I'll get it very soon. Subscribe, so if I don't say it in this video, I'll say it in the next one. Yet, it's really about being positive, right? It's another side of the coin. If you're depreciating and criticizing, you could just start appreciating and giving gratitude for something around you, someone, right? Give gratitude for your feet, give gratitude for things, animals, plants, and you start feeling better, because you can't be grateful and hateful at the same time. It's not possible. Anger is just thinking someone is wrong. It's pretty much always thinking someone is wrong, right? And these are great. This is what makes the exercise the greatest in the world, is that you start to transform your emotions. You might be saying, Dr. Keith, why in the world are you talking about emotions when we're going for a walk? I thought this was the best exercise ever to, like, get fit and lose weight, and I want to lose 20 pounds. And you will. Yet not if you keep focusing on 20 pounds. You might gain 20 pounds if that's all you're saying is, I want to lose 20 pounds. Yeah, I want to hook you in the door with that comment, yet I also would like, and I think it's a great goal, yet let's transform it to a deeper, clearer goal, right? Because you only do anything because you feel like it. Again, to emotion, you only do anything because you feel like it. That's why we're talking about emotion. And if you don't always feel like being active and exercising and eating right, then you're not going to do it. It's going to be forcing yourself forever. So you may be asking the right question by now, is how do I feel? How do I get myself to feel like exercising and eating right and being active all the time and sleeping on time? How do I get myself to feel like that? Instead of watching TV and scrolling, sitting down, smoking, drinking, eating, whatever it is that you feel calm with. Well, number one, it's the story you're telling yourself, your self-talk, right? That's creating your focus, right? Your focus and your self-talk. And your self-talk is creating your focus. It's pretty easy to remember, right? It's the simplest thing to remember, if you remember nothing, is what am I giving my attention to? And if you really think about what you're thinking about, you're going to be thinking about something, an outcome that you do not desire if you're feeling anxiety. If you're not feeling good, you're just thinking about something that you don't want to happen. So think about something that you'd like to happen. And it's so insane that we, at the same time, think imagination isn't so real, that we think, well, I don't want to think about it because then I'll get disappointed if I think about it and it doesn't happen. Think about your wish fulfilled. Think about you being fit. Think about you being with the female of your dreams. Think about if you're with the female of your dreams or male of your dreams and you have a husband or wife and things are on rocky terms, then imagine them being the person that you wish to be, that you married, that you really love, and like see all those qualities in them, and deny your senses when they start acting a fool, when they do things that you don't like. Just don't even see it. Don't give attention to that stuff. Don't give attention to the thoughts that are negative, whether they're coming from your mind or someone else's mind. We just got a mile. It's pretty dope, huh? Whether it's coming from your mind or someone else's mind. Don't give attention to those thoughts when they're negative. Give attention to the positive thoughts. You're not just like ignoring the world. You're just giving your attention to what you'd like to happen. When you think about like working out, you're thinking about all the positive aspects. And that, my friend, and pardon me, it took 12 minutes to get here. I hope you really take this in. When you expect the best with your exercise or activity or food, that is when it will work. I'll give you one more example. When someone eats something, watch them. They will taste it right before it touches their mouth. They will make a comment of like, before it's in their mouth, or ugh, especially when they don't like it. They're going to put it close to my, ugh. A kid is the greatest example yet. An adult will do the same thing. We expect, our power of expectation. There's a book about it called The Expectation Effect. It talks a lot about placebos and nocebos and sham surgeries. Like, we do fake surgeries and they work better than real surgeries because our imagination is so powerful. We have given out painkillers in world wars, like morphine, when people are like losing limbs, and the placebo, we ran out of morphine and gave placebo, just sugar water, and it worked. It worked. So we could think our way into really positive situations. And if you start thinking your way into just simple activity, just the simple things that you'd like to do that you're not doing, drinking water every day, all right? Here's the 4 protocol. I know we'll get any human to like peak health within a year. An hour of activity outside every day, like boom, optimally touching the floor with your feet, like grounding, or touching the earth, connecting with nature, being outside. You could play games, you could dance, you could sing, you could walk. Just make sure it's nonstop movement where your heart rate is a little higher. Mine's 108. It's normally like, 40 to 70, I guess 60 is the average. So it's almost double. Like, that's a higher heart rate. That's staying that heart rate for an hour, right? Walking for an hour. Great exercise. Amazing. If people just walk for an hour outside every day, you don't understand the benefits you get. You get to see people. Blessed love. Blessings. You get to see people, say hi to neighbors, and, see nature, see plants, maybe see some animals, breathe in air. And you may have a load of excuses. It's raining, it's traffic out. You got to figure that out. I mean, if you're in an area where it's the air quality is low, then sure, maybe, work out in a gym. I mean, usually the air quality is not that much higher inside, but if it's really low quality outside, you're in a major city, then yeah, you literally need to work out in a gym where it's air filtered. So that's a rare case though. There's always a way to figure it out though. Be resourceful. You don't need resources to be resourceful. You just need creativity. Use your imagination. Right? When you use your imagination with your workouts, then gold happens. Because then it's not hard anymore. You're only making it hard in your mind, saying, I gotta go for a walk, I gotta go to the gym. So the number one thing is walking or any activity, dancing, playing ball, as long as you're nonstop moving for an hour, optimally outdoors. That's number one protocol. Number two is strength training. It could be so simple, push-ups and squats, and doing that for 10 minutes a day, or the equivalent of an hour a week. It's a very short amount of time, maybe 100 reps a day of different exercises. And there's more than just push-ups and squats, but it's as easy as that. You don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, you don't even need space. That's number two. Number three is 10 plus fruits and veggies every day. That's why you have 10 hands to count how many fruits and veggies you eat. Feel so much better. So many people don't do that. We have a severe deficiency where millions of people die every year from not eating enough fruit. And then we have people spreading news not to eat fruit. And, they'll come clean. You need your fruits and vegetables. You need your roughage. You need your vitamin C, because you can't live without vitamin C as a human being. We don't produce our own vitamin C, and vitamin C is only in plants. So that's one of the many things. Fiber is only in plants. There's a lot of reasons why fruits and vegetables benefit you. The amount of water you get, it's nice to also drink 10 glasses of water, yet when you have 10 fruits and vegetables, you pretty much are getting 10 glasses of water, and it's much more bioavailable. I'm not saying to not drink water. It's just that fruits and vegetables are very hydrating, even more so than water alone. And then number four is really number one is to change your identity, as we talked about. You change your association and your identity with exercise, with fitness, with activity, with eating food, eating fruits and vegetables raw in their uncooked state, having a meal of bananas, a meal of fruit, drinking water instead of needing so much coffee and energy drinks and sugar drinks. Listen, if you need help with this, you need help. Watch the videos, read the books, read textbooks. Yet the biggest, best decision I've ever made, and most people I know that have done it, anyone I know that has done it, says it's the best decision they ever made, is working with a mentor. So if you're here with me this so far, book a call, especially if you make six figures and you don't have a six-pack or signs of it. What are you doing in the world? You own a business and it's running you instead of you're running it. You're in pain all the time and you have excessive money and you're holding on to it and making investments and trying to make more money, and you don't even have health. You're going to end up blowing all that money on your health. Your wealth will get evaporated in moments when your health is at risk. So do it now before it's too late. Because if you have high blood pressure, high blood sugar, that's signs of death. Death. The first sign of a heart disease is really death. And there are symptoms like high blood pressure that's showing you that you're really at risk for heart disease, and you're at risk to die at any moment. So give a call, man. I do this because my dad had his first heart attack when I was 9, and then just had heart complications and health complications throughout his life that are so preventable. So preventable. You can stop this easily, effortlessly. You change who you are and you change what you do. It's easy with a mentor. Book a call now at ogfit.com. The link should be in the description. ogfit.com to book a call. And if you don't book a call, at very least, get the training to create an unstoppable goal. I'm going to dictate to you exactly what to write. And you're going to write down the most unstoppable, pristine, immaculate goal you've ever had, because I'm going to orate it to you and how to create that goal. And you're going to be so driven, it's going to be ridiculous. So go get that free complimentary training right now at ogfit.com. Blessed love to you and yours.